Hey there, it's Jenny Fenig, and I am thrilled to spend some time with you today. Welcome to Women's History Month. It's March. Let's talk about making history. We literally are shaping history at this very moment. And I want to invite you into this conversation today to think about the responsibility you have as a woman alive at this very moment in time. What a fascinating time to be alive. Am I right? So much happening, so much going on, and you're here. You get to do this. You get to be a part of this. You get to make your mark. Holy wow. I was talking with some colleagues earlier today, and we were speaking about this theme of women in history, the responsibility that we have to show up for this time. And as we were talking about this, I went to my shelf behind me and pulled down these blocks that I have with the theme of women who dared. And I was looking through some of these, literally, they're blocks. I got this at a toy store and I loved it so much. For those of you who came to one of my events years back, it was called Take a Stand Live here in the Berkshires. I brought these blocks with pictures of women in history, some of their quotes, the year of their birth and the year of their death, and guided the women at this retreat through an experience of really tapping into the mark that you are meant to make here. And that's why I wanted to come on and talk with you today, because we are living in fascinating times. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming, and where do you even begin and what is even the point? But let me tell you, there's a huge point. The point is that you're here at this time and you have something that you have yet to do. And this is a wake-up call for you. This is a reminder that you get to do the thing. You get to do the thing. Amelia Earhart, here's one of the blocks I pulled today, the first woman pilot to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She has a quote about how to do things. And here it is. The most effective way to do it is to do it. We've got to move beyond overthinking, overanalyzing, just never doing the thing, never making the move out of fear, out of the what ifs. And the what ifs are negative scenarios, negative scenario after negative scenario after negative scenario. There's something that is calling you forward right now. And I am here to remind you that you get to move forward. You get to move forward. You get to make a decision. You get to make a choice. You get to follow that impulse that you have inside. I like to call it like the hit. You get this hit. You get this feeling. And sometimes that feeling can stir up some fear, some anxiety, like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? And what if I don't have what it takes? And what if, but when you come back to that feeling of, does that excite you? Does that bring some powerful energy through your cells, through your bones? And that recognition that you're allowed to trust yourself. Today, I made a really powerful decision, something that I have been thinking about doing for a long time, contemplating, saying I was going to work on something, but then kind of talking myself out of it because life would just get full. And this was one of those nice to-dos. I don't have to do this. And I saw an opportunity come up for it last week, and it got my attention. And last week, those of you who might have tuned into some of my messages I was putting out, was the anniversary, the 32nd anniversary of my sister Julie's passing. Last week was a very potent week for me. The whole month of February was a potent month for me. And I was feeling a lot last week, which tends to happen around the anniversary of her passing. And I saw this opportunity come across my screen and it got my attention. But I had other things going on and really was like, let me sit with that and feel it through. And today, the hit came again. I looked into the opportunity and I moved forward into it. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. I'm going to keep it for me. I'll let you know more as it progresses. But this is an example of trusting the thing that you want, trusting when it shows up for you. In my case, it was this beautifully packaged experience like, yes, this is it. This is the thing. I've been wanting this. I've been praying for this. And now here it is. So then my job is to walk through the door. And that's your job too. You've got to walk through the door. When the thing comes into your life, into your business, into your path, and it's the thing that you've been saying that you've been wanting, and then it shows up for you, then your job is to walk through the door. All right. You've got to walk through that door. And that often can feel like the hardest part because you don't quite know what's on the other side of the threshold. But can you trust yourself? Can you do what Amelia Earhart said? The most effective way to do it is to do it, is to trust yourself to do it. And then when you do it, then the next right step will emerge and you can trust yourself to take that next right step as well. The most effective way to do it is to do it. So where are you doing it and where are you overanalyzing and not allowing yourself to do it? That's the question for yourself today. I want to give a shout out. I have so many incredible women in my community and some who are newer to me and to my work who have stepped into, who have done it, who have done it, who have said yes to our Portugal Camino retreat this October. We launched this in January and we are just about full. We are almost at capacity. We are down to our final spot. And it feels surreal to be able to even say that. It's so exciting. And I simply want to celebrate the women who've stepped forward into this. It takes a lot of courage to say yes, to commit. And these women have committed. So shout out to those of you who have committed, who have secured your spot. If you've been circling this opportunity and you've been thinking about it and wondering and looking at your calendar and checking in with your heart, this is a final invitation to you to come. If this spot is yours, come. Go check out jennyfennig.com/Portugal. If you know you want to travel, you want to have the trip of a lifetime, you want to walk the Camino, it's going to be beyond the beyond. Our group is electric. These incredible souls who've stepped in are just so incredible. And I am overjoyed that I get to do this. I get to do this for my work. So thank you to everyone who is coming. Thank you for everyone who has supported. Thank you to everyone who has watched from afar. I feel your energy. I feel your support, and I'm so very grateful. And it's simply a reminder to you and to all of us, like, we get to do good things in this life. You get to do what you're excited about. You get to follow a path that you're charting, and that is your responsibility. Again, let's go back to Amelia. The most effective way to do it is to do it. So do it. On that realm, I am super excited to be leading an online experience for those of you who want to tune in with me and some other incredible women. I'm leading an online experience kicking off this Wednesday called the Most Alive Challenge. I'm leading the Most Alive Challenge because this is an idea that has not left me alone. That's always the clue for me. That's always the hit for me, that I'm supposed to do something with an idea. I decided to shape this as a 10-day activation so that we could join forces and you could take full advantage of this life that you have. This has come through so powerfully for me, again, having just gone through the anniversary of my sister's passing, this idea that we are alive right now. This is a great gift, but yet so many people don't really live fully while they are here. They hold back. They wait and wait and wait for a time that might never come. You wait to really go for it in your work. You wait to really go for it in your health. You wait to really go for it in your relationships. You wait to really go for it in the adventures that you take. You go down the list, you wait, or you hold back, or you are kind of one foot in, one foot out. And I'm here to take a stand for us all to say enough. Let's go for it. Let's fully live. Let's fully show up. Let's fully do the damn thing. The most effective way to do it is to do it. And we're going to shape it in this 10-day incubator, if you will. We're kicking off this Wednesday. And the way I've decided to do it is we're going to kick off with a group call, and then we'll end with a group call. And then in those in between days, we're going to be connecting in a private chat where I'll be sharing different messages and just some really doable action steps to get you into gear. The whole idea with this challenge 5 is that you're going to show up and move. You're going to show up and move. And let me tell you about some of the moves that you'll be making and why we're doing this. Well, again, there's just so much happening in the world, and a lot of it is, quite frankly, nuts. I mean, it's just wow, wild. And it can have us feel very discombobulated, very much like, where's the ground? You can feel like your feet are not under you, and it's hard to move from that place because you don't really know which way is up. And then we start defaulting to old tendencies, old habits that aren't helpful. They're not healthy. They're not effective for meeting this moment. And then you waste time and you waste energy and you waste your life. And I don't want that to happen. So I designed this Most Alive challenge so that we can get into the vibe together. It's a vibe that I play with. It's a vibe that I truly operate from. And it's this feeling of everything always is working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. We're going to get into the flow, and you're going to trust the flow, and you're going to operate from this place of flow, from this place of faith, from this place of trust, from this place of you know what you're here for and you're doing it, you're being it, you are it. So if you have been feeling a bit lost, dazed and confused, overwhelmed, frustrated, not really sure what your place is, kind of wanting to burn it all down, understand all those feelings, you're going to enjoy what we're doing in the Most Alive Challenge. It really has been designed for you. We're going to move through an arc together. We're going to move through concepts around orienting to what matters to you now, like really reconnecting to your mission, looking at the journey that you've been on with fresh eyes, like seeing patterns, seeing themes, looking at where you are in alignment and out of alignment, creating safety and steadiness in your life and knowing where you can find that and how you can access that on the regular so that you really can be that steady force in your own life and in the life of your clients and the incredible people in your life and in your world. Looking at what is ready to be released by you so that you can be a better receiver. You are meant to receive abundance and opportunities and incredible people and all of it, but you can't receive that if you're holding on to too much and you're holding on to what is complete and what is no longer a fit for you. You're going to learn how to listen more deeply to the messages that are coming at you and to the incredible messengers that are all around you. And I'm going to give you a powerful assignment as we get towards the end of our 10 days together that will change the way that you show up, change the way that you make decisions. And of course, we're going to be celebrating a lot because celebration is at the core of showing up as women making history. You are making history in your family, in your work, in your community, in all of it. You can either be tuned into this and recognizing that, or you can miss it. And we're here to get it in this life. Okay. This isn't about operating from a place of fear. This is another incredible woman in history, Florence Nightingale. She was an advocate for hospital reform during the Crimean War. She lived 1820 to 1910. And one of her incredible quotes is how very little can be done under the spirit of fear. So we are moving beyond fear. We are tapping into faith. Of course, we're staying in our humanity. We are being brave. We are being courageous. We are daring to do the thing, daring to be the person that we came here to be. So, would love to have you in the Most Alive Challenge. I haven't led something like this in quite some time. I've had my hands in other projects, and I'm excited to do this. We've made it super simple to be able to step in. We didn't want price to be a barrier. So we priced this at $26 to vibe on the energy of 2026. Please come join us if it's calling to you, if you're feeling like, I think I want to do that. But also if you're maybe a little scared, like, oh my gosh, 10 days, I'm going to show up. Good. I want you to feel activated by this. I want you to feel like, okay, I'm going to step in and do the thing. And again, I went through that today as I signed up for something that has activated me. It scares me a tad too. Good, because it's more that feeling of excitement of like who I'm going to become on this journey. All right. And that certainly is going to happen in the Most Alive Challenge. So if you'd like to join us, go to jennyfenig.com/alive. You can get your spot, you can find the details, hop in, let's do this thing together. And I'm super excited to make some history here this month and beyond. This is what we're here for. What a gift it is to be alive. We get to do this. We are here at this time because we're meant to be here at this time. There is something that you are meant to do over and above what you've already done. I want to celebrate you because you've already done so much. You are extraordinary. You're a miracle maker. You are a movement maker. You have changed so many lives. You've touched so many lives. And I simply want us to sit in this energy of what's next? What's my next move? What's the next bold act? How much better can it get? That vibe, that energy, that's what I'm here for. And I encourage you to play in that as well. Let's take a deep breath together. Just feeling how blessed we are. And that doesn't mean that we don't have hard things going on in our lives. Like, absolutely. This is what it is to be human. We're going to have hard stuff. There's going to be hard stuff in our lives. There's going to be hard stuff out there. It's like all of it. It's all mixed together in this giant concoction. And then our choice point is, what do we do with it all? What do we do with it all? Who are you in this moment? How are you meant to serve? Remember that you have a role to play. Not everyone has the same role. And I come back to that a lot because the world will often tell you, well, you have to do that thing because everyone has to go do that thing. But you don't. You have a specific role. Everyone has a role. So play your role, play your part to the best of your ability. That's certainly what we're going to unpack in the Most Alive Challenge. I will say that everyone who's coming to the Portugal Camino retreat, you all get a pass into the Most Alive Challenge. So for those of you who've signed up for the retreat, like, you get a pass into this challenge if you want to play. It's this whole idea of what is this role? What is this part? And let's unravel, let's discover and remember what that part is for you, and then how you're going to play it. Like, what is this next chapter asking of you? What are the moves that you want to make right now so that when it comes to the end for you, you can say with pride and with certainty, I did it. 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 Thanks for tuning in. Sending you so much love, so much compassion, so much adoration. I'm so grateful that you exist and I get to do what I get to do and I get to connect with incredible people like you. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for being in my world. Come play in the Most Allowed Challenge. And if you want to get the last spot to Portugal, come do that too. Be well, take good care, and let's go make some history. Bye, everyone.